Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend. We had some rain today, and it was really refreshing. Today is Sunday, May 24th, and the search that was taking place east of Salida has concluded, and they did not find any evidence that would link Suzanne to that site at this time. And the Sheriff Spez was quoted as saying, well, and put out in his press release, "Someone has that key piece of information in this case that will help us locate Suzanne, and I'm asking our community members to continue to use the tip line to provide any information, no matter how inconsequential the tip may seem." And there are no searches scheduled for Monday, and there's no press conference scheduled for Monday either. The phone number that you should call is 719-312-7530. And the only known fact I have for Suzanne's vitals is that she is 49 years old. She appears to be in good shape, and she is 5'4". I have seen in the forums that a lot of people were wondering why there were no vitals put out for her in her missing persons, initial missing persons reports. And now that I look back on it and went fact checking to find out whether that was true or not, it does appear that those were not given out at the time that she was first reported missing, and I do not know the reason for that. I have also come across stories explaining that Suzanne is a fighter. She's a very strong woman. She's a cancer survivor, and it appears that she may have beaten cancer twice. And I saw reports that she had a clean bill of health recently. I have had a chance to see photographs from various social media, and she does look like a very nice and happy lady. I do hope she is found soon, found safe. And next thing that I'll discuss is Barry's video. I've seen that there's a lot of chatter. A lot of people have different takes on what exactly Barry's video means. I viewed it several times, and it's not that long, so I couldn't get a real feel for it, but my own opinion on it was that this was a man that's under stress, and the shaking of the head no might not mean much. It could even just be that he was in disbelief of the situation. I don't think we can really read too much into his head shaking or the blinking that he may or may not have been doing, because in my opinion he appeared to be a man that was, fighting back tears, ready to cry, so that might even be the reason for the shortness of the video. And I'm thinking there are a couple different things that could have been at play also, because of course everyone has been thinking there's the possibility that Barry did something to his wife, but other possibilities are that a stranger did something with Suzanne, that Suzanne met up with some sort of misadventure. We don't know what Suzanne's emotional state was at that time, mental emotional state. So we don't know whether there was a possibility of any kind of self-harm. We also don't know if there's a possibility that maybe Barry thought she had left him. So that also would, if that was a possibility, that would fit into the way things were worded, how he would do whatever to get her back. And also, at some point, he had said that the first days, he gave the plea about a week after she disappeared, and he had declined to give interviews in the first days, saying it was too soon. Well, that would fit a situation where he felt that it was too soon, that he didn't know the reason why she was missing. So I think at this point we need to keep an open mind, and there is no evidence one way or the other being made public anyway to lead anyone to believe any of these various scenarios, and we're just gonna have to wait and hope that someone knows something and comes forward and brings it up on that tip line, and that would be, no matter how inconsequential that piece of information might seem to the person who delivers it, it might be the key that leads to finding Suzanne and solving this mystery. Next up, I have seen that people have been asking why the girls haven't made any public statements about their mom. Well, I can think of many reasons, including the fact that they are attractive young women, and if their mom had been targeted, I wouldn't want my kids to be put out there either. So, there's personal safety. There's also the fact that at the time that Suzanne disappeared, the girls were in Idaho. I do not know their current location. I don't know if they're still in Idaho or if they're back here. And either way, it's not strange at all for them to be staying out of this. I've seen people wondering why Suzanne's biological family haven't been making statements, and as far as I know, her family all are still in Indiana, so not on hand locally to give interviews. And I have noticed that the entire Morphew family has been being quiet since Barry's statement, and that could be, we don't know, that could be in cooperation with law enforcement, not confusing the case or anything like that. We don't know what sort of things are going on at this time behind the scenes, and we need to kind of give it room. I will keep reporting on this while staying out of the way of law enforcement. Thinking that I might go get some footage of the Arkansas River just to show people what it looks like, because a lot of people are wondering about the Arkansas River, which, that job site that unfortunately did not lead to anything that would help us figure out where Suzanne is. That site was along the Arkansas River. The Arkansas River runs through Chaffee County, and good recreation area. There are a lot of people that raft on it, play in it, swim, fish, etc. And I've seen that there are people asking about that. There have been dive teams already that did look in the Arkansas River, and also in Fooses Creek and the Fooses Reservoir. And I've been trying to decide, what sort of coverage you might like to see on this case. So I would like you to let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see, what areas you'd like to see more of, and I will keep you posted on this case as it unfolds. Thank you for watching.